Hey, what's up everybody? In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to set up taxes and processing fees for services in HighLevel. Now, we all know that there's different type of taxes in every region, like value-added tax or GST, or you might even have a service fee, right? Now, if you want to be upfront about it and be transparent, and of course, cover your charges too, it is essential to have these dialed in when you are charging people using any product in HighLevel. So let's jump into my screen here and I'll walk you through how can you set this up for services and even other assets in HighLevel. So on my screen, you can see that I have a service calendar open, and you can see that I'm showing service tax 5%, which is being calculated based on this amount. And this is exactly what we're going to learn how to do. So if I go back to HighLevel and I'm under services right now, we went under laser and hair removal. That is exactly what you saw here. So if we want to add the tax in any of these services, you'll have to click on edit right here. And then if you scroll down towards the payment section, you will see that there is an option to configure tax for this service. So if you click on that, it will basically lead to the product page associated with this service. Now, if we scroll down, you will see that we have a few different options. You have an option to attach a product tax code. Now, this could essentially fall under something related to beauty or personal wellness. So depending on how it applies, you can select that. Then you can also include tax prices as per global settings, or you can say yes or no. So that depends. If you want to use global settings, then you'll need to make sure that the tax is properly set up. And if you do not have a tax percentage set up like I have right here, you will need to click on this plus icon, which will take you to the payment settings right here under taxes. And here you have two different options. So you could either enable automatic taxes, where you will need to select a tax category. So that is one option. But if you want to disable it and just have your own tax rate set up, then you can click here, add tax, and add just like I added the service tax. So if you click on here, you can put the name, the rate, which is a percentage, description, as well as the tax ID number, or the tax agency, for example, IRS, or if there's another tax entity in your region. So based on this, you can dial the tax rate here. So this is one way to do it. And the other option you have is you could also set up miscellaneous charges. For example, if you charge service fees for your services, then you could dial those in. So if I go to this option right here and enable this, I can now add in something like processing fee or maybe service fee, however you want to put it. And let's say if it's 2.5%, I can just go ahead and enable it for different type of entities or assets in HighLevel, like invoices or surveys. We're talking about services right now, so of course that's the option there, but you can pretty much enable it for all of these, and it gives you control over everything, right? So if you want to enable it for all of them or selected ones, that is completely up to you, but all you have to do is select these options and then hit save, and now we have this set up. So now if I head back to the products here and go to the laser hair removal and scroll a bit down, you will see this option right here that we have the service tax set up. Now, tax is one thing, and then the miscellaneous charges that we set up is another. So it depends if you want to enable both or if there's just one, but it will basically tell the customer that they are going to be charged for this so that it's fully transparent for them as well. So we attach the tax rate here already. The miscellaneous charges are already applicable across the board or even services. So it will not need to be mapped. We just go ahead and hit save. And now if I go back here to the calendar and go to the booking page, we should see both of those charges being calculated right here. So you can see the service tax 5% based on this value, and then you have the processing fee, which is $3.94. So this is how you can set this up. Again, HighLevel gives you the tools to set this up just to make sure that you're fully transparent, and you can also cover your costs if you're paying this to your tax agencies. That was all about this video. If you have any questions, feel free to go through our help docs or visit our official YouTube channel. This is Osama signing off for now. I'll see you in the next one.